Well, LA has been ravaged by fires, which is a natural disaster in present-day America, so you know what that means. The right-wing internet has been offensively stupid about the whole thing. Why does everything have to be a conspiracy with these people, man? At this point, I'm convinced a meteor could strike their house and they would walk out in the front yard shaking their fist like, "Goddamn moon Jews." And I was like, look, it hadn't rained in like 8 months out here, and then fires started in the middle of a dry hurricane. It's not hard to understand what happened, all right? Yet they're confused. Marjorie Taylor Greene is confused. She said, well, we all know the Democrats own a super-powered weather machine. Why don't they just use that to put the fires out? That makes you think. It's like, bitch, a goddamn speaking spell make your ass think. Just shut up. They post these pictures on the internet acting like they're weird. They're like, look, these houses burned, but these trees didn't. Someone explain that. Okay, I'll take a crack at it. Could it be that trees are made of water and houses typically ain't? Could that be it? No, you're right. It's way more likely that the deep state invented a new type of fire that spares trees so that when they do their big land grab, the new homeless migrant encampment / drug and crime emporium they're putting in has beautiful landscaping. That makes way more sense. Listen, not everything's been perfect out here. Like, there's some things the city could have done better, all right, but in this instance, it wouldn't have mattered. Nothing was stopping these fires in these conditions from spreading. It's a tragedy. Tragedies happen more and more these days, and all we can do now is try to help. But these people got a problem with that, too. Conservative politicians are already saying we really shouldn't give federal aid until California can tell us how they're going to improve. All right, last year during the hurricanes, these people were saying Joe Biden is withholding aid for political reasons. It's despicable, which was never true, by the way. And right now, those same people are going, you know what we really should do here is withhold aid for political reasons. Classic them, man. Guess they're just happy to let California burn, because after all, it's just a leftist hellscape, right? It seems like conservatives think that California is made up entirely of commie queers. Like, who do y'all think changes alternators out here? Now, 6 million Californians voted for your boy, but you think they deserve this because their neighbor's a gender studies major? Is that how you think? Right, but look, we don't have to bring none of that up. It doesn't help anything. Like, I got my own theories. To me, it seems this is because the earth is angry and we should stop ravaging it, right? But I don't know that this wouldn't have happened anyway, all right? And then to the right, it seems that this is because Gavin Newsom is smug and eats at too many fancy restaurants or whatever. But y'all don't know that either. All we do know is that, one, the firefighters and first responders have been truly incredible, as has the response from the community at large. And two, that LA will get through this. So if you want to help, donate to the Red Cross or World Central Kitchen or another reputable charity. And if you don't want to help, then just hush, okay? Please. Now is not the time. Love y'all. All right, YouTube, back with more in just a second, but I want to let you know that these here musings of mine are once again brought to you by the good folks at Private Internet Access, the world's most trusted VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. What do you need a VPN for? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Here's a fun one. Did you know that in other countries, Netflix has different titles than they have in this country? You can watch Rick and Morty on Netflix in the UK. You can't do that here. Well, PIA's VPNs can make it appear as though you're logging on from any country on Earth, which means you can access that country's Netflix if you want to. Pretty cool. There's more serious reasons to do it as well, though. It's a dangerous time out here in these digital streets. All right, people are always prying, looking for your data, invading your online privacy. But PIA's VPNs hide your IP address and encrypt your internet connection, thus shielding you and your online privacy from the prying eyes of the nefarious hacker types out here. Their VPNs are available across all platforms, and now you can use one PIA account to safeguard all of your devices. That's right, I got every device in my house on my PIA account, and it works like a charm. So if that sounds good to you, here's what you can do. Click the link in the description below to try Private Internet Access now for 83% off with 4 months free. Signing up always includes 24/7 customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what more do you need to hear? If you think that sounds overly techie or something, it's not. Look, there's the app, there's the button. You just push the button just like that, and it's on. That's it. It couldn't be simpler, so try Private Internet Access today. All right, YouTube, we're back. Yeah, the whole thing has been maddening as someone living out here watching the stuff people are saying. You know, when they found out that the LA fire chief was a lesbian, oh boy. You know what that means? Somebody sound the DEI alarm. DEI has done this. Of course, went straight to that well. You know, I mean, never mind, Never mind the fact that this woman has 22 years of experience at every level of the organization. On the other hand, she's a woman who owns a Subaru, so clearly she couldn't possibly be qualified for that job. It's always funny to me how wounded they get when you imply that their obsession with DEI is rooted in bigotry. They're like, what? No. Look, this has nothing to do with race or gender. This is just about finding the most qualified candidate. And when we see a woman or minority in one of these leadership positions, we automatically know that they could not possibly be the most qualified candidate due to their inherent inferiority. All right. I mean, that's not, white men are just better at everything. That's not bigotry. It's just science. I mean, that's just true. Come on, guys. It's absurd, man. A lot of the rhetoric is, a lot of it focus more on the crime. A lot of people talk more about the looting than the fires. Since the fires started, they've charged 9 people with looting. 9 in a city of millions. They've almost certainly charged more people with DUIs in that same time frame. But, that doesn't fit any real popular narrative, and conservatives fucking love to drive drunk. So, no point bringing that up, really, I guess. Probably the silliest thing I've seen them get outraged about was the presence of sign language interpreters at city press conferences. These MAGA types getting on the internet being like, what kind of woke, hand-talking clown show is this? It's ridiculous. If I want to see a person talk with their hands, I'll go to an Italian restaurant. I don't need to see this shit. What are they doing up there? It's like, yeah, you're right. No, it's woke to be deaf and want to know what to do in an emergency situation. It's like, I don't even know what to say to these people anymore. I'm feeling pretty bad, really, about our society at large lately. Because, one thing I feel like I used to hear people say a lot, a version of, whenever they'd be talking about, how political divisiveness is bad for us all, they would say things like, listen, we're all Americans. You're driving down the road, you see another American go off the road into a ditch and roll over. You don't stop to figure out what their politics are. You just rush to help as fast as you can, because that's what we do. We're Americans, and that's what we do, right? And it's like, I don't know if that's true anymore, not for everybody anyway. I kind of think now if it was a conservative and they saw a coexist bumper sticker on that car, they just whistle right on by. And it's a truly sobering and upsetting thought, in my opinion. But it's not all of us, though. There still are plenty of good people out there who do care, and we just got to stick together and do the best we can, I reckon. I don't know what else to say. That's going to do it for me for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the concern from everybody. We're okay where we're at for now, but I do appreciate it. And, I'll put these things up on the screen here. This is my comedy special still, perhaps a welcome distraction. Check that out. And then you can subscribe to the channel. You get all these videos and my podcast and all that good stuff. And the important one to me, TreyCrowder.com, my website. It's got my tour dates on it. I'm a stand-up comedian, really. So if I'm coming near you, you should come see me. If you like these, you'll like that. It's a fun time, I promise. Either way, if you keep watching these, hear things I do, then I'll keep doing them. I love you like chicken. See you, bye.